Hey guys, one clue here. So I do have a wallet here that I want to unbox and install with you in today's video. So let's get started and let's get right into this. So let's take a look what is inside here or on the downside. I do notice that both of these connections here are those safety wires or safety connection thingies. They were ripped off, like they were not connected, probably due to the fact that the rip mechanism is based directly above where the boxes separate from each other. So I've been told that this is not a problem and nothing has been done with this wallet. This is normal due to the fact that misplacement of the rip-off mechanic, I believe. But yeah, nevertheless, so on the downside we do not see that much. Wait one sec, that one thing that I do see is it has a optimal performance between -25 to +50 degrees Celsius. That's impressive. So the menu can be downloaded and country of origin is the Switzerland. Okay, all right. We also do have a warranty of 25 years on this one. It's the first time for me opening this one. I never used Tangem and I never have been used them before. So yeah, it's amazing. So here we do have cards. I do see we do have 3 of them. So that's nice. We will get to them later. Let's see what else we do have in here. Some paperwork. We do have a getting started guide here. Download the Tangem app and tap the card on your phone to get started. So, okay, interesting. Tangem is a next generation hardware wallet that enables easy and secure purchase, storage, selling and swapping of crypto. Install the Tangem app, scan any of the cards to activate your wallet and link the other cards, which provides you with the flexibility to manage your assets using any of them. It has a high security, battery free, it's water resistant and extended use of 25+ years. So that's pretty impressive. Specification, so let's see, we do have a material of plastic, that's normal. There is a NFC chip in there. We do have a certificate for EAL6+ and IP68. Obviously, it's a plastic card. What should happen with it? The only thing that you literally can do with it is burn it down or break it in 2 pieces. So that's all of it. Let's see if there's something beneath. It seems like I cannot open this box anymore. So I will now hop over to my phone and we will try to take a look on those cards and see how we activate things. So let's get over into my phone and let's see what we can do over there. So let's take a look what we can do on my phone here. Let me open the Tangem app first. So the first screen that we do see is to actually scan the card. So basically what I'm now doing is following the steps on the screen just to scan the card on the back side of my phone. It's that easy, just tap it there. Okay, there we go. Now we do see some sort of a legal disclaimer. We will quickly scroll over it and click on it, and now we can click on create a wallet or other options. I click on create a wallet and I need to tap the card on the back side of my phone again. Alright, so now I can add backup cards. So I do have 2 more cards and I can back up or make a backup of my main card on those cards as well. That's what I'm doing here as well. Let me quickly do this with the second card as well, or with the third one. There we go. It's really that simple. You just need to follow the steps that are presented to you on the screen. Now we need to create an access code, and there we go. We can scan the primary card, we get the number, and we just hold it to the phone and it will actually create the private key on this card. So nothing is stored on your phone or anywhere else. Everything is created on the card itself. So let's see. Scan is complete. Everything is done with the primary card. Now we can do the same things with our backup cards to scan the things over there as well. So this process is done. We have to do the same thing with the third card as well. And by the way, while we are waiting here for this to complete, I want to mention that I do got this kit from Tangem for free to show to you guys, to give you a basic idea of what we need to do with it and how you can set it up. So I need to clarify, I got this from Tangem, but if you want to purchase this card as well, or this wallet, you will find a referral link in the video description down below. If you click on this link and you order a card with this link, you will get a 10% discount and you will help out this channel as well. So I really suggest this if you want to purchase this card, but there are a couple of topics we need to talk about, so let's do this first. But before we actually start with this, let's take a look on what we actually can see in the wallet app itself. We have now activated all our cards, and now we need to see what else we can do. We see that we do have these organized tokens. We also have this manage tokens button, and we do have those 3 dots in the top corner. Let's click on organized tokens first. We can see that we can then just move around the tokens on the 3 dots. We do have some other settings that we could click on. We could put another card in there or change the card settings. That's nice. We can actually also change the currency. We have so many features here that we could enable or disable. I don't want to go over all of them. Let's take a look on the manage token. We can actually now search for someone like Casper. You just enable it, you click on save, you scan this card again so that it is locked to this card, and then we can see we now have Casper in our wallet as well. We could click on it and we could receive or send tokens of this specific currency that we're trying to do. While I was clicking on the manage tokens, we can also take a second look in here, and you will find out there are so many different tokens in here that we could enable. So this card really supports a ton of different cryptocurrencies. It's insane how many those are. Yeah, and by talking about all the different tokens, we actually want to see how we can receive or send tokens. If I click on Ethereum, or for this example on Bitcoin, I can click on buy. I can actually buy with my credit card or with Apple Pay or Google Pay. I could basically purchase Bitcoin over this. So I'm not sure about the rate, but nevertheless, yeah, there's the possibility of doing so. I could also click on Casper, for example, and receive it, and yeah. So the basic functionality should be clear here. Now let's hop over to the PC, because I need to talk about a topic that is making me upset and that I need to clarify here. So let's get over there. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Tangem, and let's talk about what I do think about them. Now we are here on the website of Tangem, and we do get a ton of information about the wallet, how it functions and how everything works. I am aware of a couple of other YouTubers that are out there that are claiming that they're not sure about Tangem and how they should feel about it. There is a thing, or there is a topic that some people complain about, that whenever you set up a Tangem wallet, like use this credit card sized wallet, and you write information to it with the NFC communication, and then you have the backup cards, that you basically create duplicates of the key, and therefore you would need to exchange the keys over the device you're using. First things first, that's wrong, you don't need to, but I will explain this just in a second. So let's go over all the steps, or over all the things that I want to tell you guys, so that you are sure about what you want to use, and just so that you guys understand if you want to purchase something like this or not. Speaking up about this, if you want to purchase a Tangem wallet, or you feel confident about it, then you might want to use the link in the video description down below. By using this, you would help me out. It would not cost you anything more. It's just helping me out. So yeah, if you want to, I really appreciate it. So let's talk about the first thing that I have noticed about Tangem. And therefore we need to switch over to GitHub. And maybe some of you are not familiar with this, but the whole software and the whole communication of the Tangem cards that you do have, and like this communication path that you have between the card and your device, is open source. So the software that they release and that you are downloading to your phone is open source. So whenever you think there is something that you do not understand or you are not sure about, if there are audits and that you can verify that everything is going on as you would need it to be for a secure wallet, go over there, check it out, read through their code. If you think they do shady stuff, just make sure for yourself they do not. That's the first thing that I really need to do. And by the way, all the sources and everything that I'm talking about will be linked in the video description down below, so you can find all the links. Yeah, so that's really the first thing that I need to talk about Tangem. They are open source. Let's talk about a second thing. And when we do go over to the Tangem website and we go over to company, we just scroll down a little bit. We do see some names, we see some leadership names and stuff like this, but we'll also see some technology partners. And what does this mean? What does this indicate to us? It indicates to us that there are certain audits going along. Like for a company, for example, Visa or Samsung, why would they even use such a technology as the technology from Tangem if they would not try or if they would not trust them? So they will probably, with a high likelihood, they will audit them multiple times whenever they change anything in their source code. So you can be sure that those companies will make sure that everything is secure. They even got audited by Kudalski Security. So yeah, it's something to tell you guys, hey, we do stuff, we have everything open source, and we are doing this as safe as possible. Let's go back to the main page just to have a nice view about this wallet. By the way, I'm not biased, or I'm trying to be not biased with this wallet. I do get this wallet for free, and that's the reason why I got into this. Another thing that I need to make sure here is I was waiting a long time for other YouTubers to make the videos, and I was reading through a couple of things of the Tangem wallet just to make sure to give you guys as much information as I can about this Tangem wallet. Speaking about this, as I stated that they have their source code open source, it's something special for me because I do often refer to things that are open source because I do love the ethic behind open source. Having the people and let them know what they are doing is such a benefit for the whole community and for the overall product. I mean, sure, you can go ahead and copy what they did, but they don't care. They are a company and they are well established for a certain amount of time. So they are a company that is established on this market. Speaking about the first topic that I mentioned is when you create a duplicate or a backup card, as I did in the installation process of the wallet you just have seen before. You might think that there is a thing that, yeah, you take the private key of the first wallet or of the first card and you copy it over your phone to the second card. That's wrong. That's not how it works. And whenever you find a YouTuber that is saying you that something shady is going on there, please refer to them that they're wrong. And I can make sure that you guys know what I'm talking about. There is a thing called Diffie-Hellman key exchange. And let me get this link over here and let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the Diffie-Hellman key exchange. What this basically is to break things down for you is a way of key exchanging a private key to multiple sources without anybody in the middle and knowing what's going on. They also, if you take a look at the help center at tangem.com, and you can see all the links here in my browser so that you can be sure that I'm showing you the right stuff. You can put in Diffie in here and you will be set the question, how is the private key cloned to the backup cards? And they state it really easy and really simple. When a backup is created, a secure communication channel is established between the cards using the Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol, after which the keys are transferred from one card to the other. This mechanism is fully protected against man-in-the-middle attacks, since the first step involves the card authentication each other with a two-way attestation, and the encryption is done with a 256-bit key. This is a top-level encryption protocol, and the application will not be able to decrypt the key under any circumstances. And that's the thing. Even if you create as many cards as you want as a backup card, it doesn't matter. There will never be the likelihood of a man-in-the-middle attack. It's basically impossible. And I will put the link to the GitHub, to the Wikipedia page of this down below so that you can read it through if you'd like to. People that are talking about this are telling you stupid shit. I'm sorry to say this, but if people don't understand what's going on in the background, I don't know if I would trust them in any reason. Like, there's no reason for me to trust them if they tell you shit like this. So no, nothing is vulnerable if you create duplicates of your card. So this Tangem card is freaking secure. That's what I need to tell you here, guys. So everything of the secure mechanism and the private key is secured on this card and not on your phone. It's never exchanged to the internet or anything else. It all stays always on this card. And that brings me back to the thing. The Tangem is a established company in the crypto market, and it is a company that I trust. And personally, I will no longer use my ledger. For a couple months and for a good amount of time, I was now referring in my video description to have an affiliate link with Ledger, but with the recent news that we got about them, I'm no longer in there to tell you that you should buy anything from Ledger. No, I would highly recommend you to not to do this. And with Tangem, I don't want to recommend you to buy it. The only thing I want to show you here on this channel is always educational purpose. And I was thinking and I was expressing myself on how I could bring this to you guys. Because you need to understand, all I want to do here is to give you all the information that you need to understand, do you want to buy this card or not? If you don't want to, it's fine. If you don't want to use my referral code in the video description, that's also fine. I do not mind. I just want to give you guys the option, and I'd like to tell you guys that it helps my channel out if you use this code. If you have a wallet and you're fine with yours, stay with it. Some people will tell you, or you should spread all your coins over a couple different wallets. Sure, you can go this route. I myself will slowly, but in the future, I will move as much as of my coins over to this wallet because I trust this. It has security standard. It gets audited multiple times by different companies, and they do not store anything. And the best part is they have everything open sourced. That's so amazing for me. If you do prefer to run your own nodes for all the tokens that you do hold, that's also fine. That's really a good and secure mechanism, but then you should keep in mind that you do need to have multiple VMs or other stuff to have them apart from each other. Yeah, I think this concludes the overall video in a compilation that I do like. I hope that you guys like this today's content, because I wanted to talk about Tangem. I wanted to talk about what I think about it and why do I use it and why I will scrape my whole ledger fleet that I do have. I will no longer use it, especially with my knowledge nowadays about how much they track. One sentence, they track everything. That's it. And I'm not fine with this. I do not have to hide anything, that's the thing, but I'm not fine with people taking a look at my fingertips. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.